Ready. What's up, Cowboy Nation and Cowboy Headquarters? It's your boy G, the number one Cowboy fan of Hampton. And welcome to What's Up Wednesday. Here we are again with my heavy hitters today, once again. And that's right. So, what's up, everybody? How everybody doing today?
Good, man.
Good,
ready.
Good.
Ready.
Hey,
All right, well, here we are. Here we are at the end of the season, man. And here we are getting ready for this first round playoffs. So we got a lot to talk about today, guys. Make sure, guys, you take time to like, subscribe, and share this video. I mean, these are guys straight out of Texas that's coming together. We're not a politically correct channel. We're not professionals. We're just fanatics of the Dallas Cowboys, man. That's all we do. So I want to welcome my man B2 Real, my man 21 Armando 21, my man Dallas Cowboy Chris. All us in here together, the energy is high. And if we could suit up, baby, I tell you what, we probably could have put 40 points up ourselves, guys. So with that being said, man, let's get right on into this thing, man. So let's recap on Dallas and Philly, the Dallas and Philly game on last week, which the final score was 51-26, which moves Dallas to 12-5, and then it moves Philly to 9-8. So yeah, so both teams have made it to the playoffs. We'll be playing the 49ers and Philly will be playing Tampa Bay. So it's the best man win, and maybe we'll see him in the next round or whatever. But so my question to you guys as we start this thing off, so what was the reason Dallas played their players for 4 quarters?
All right, well, I'll go first, man. I think the reason was, we were talking about this last week about the offense being in sync and trying to get into the playoffs that way. They played longer than I expected them to play, especially when we jumped up so early. But, I'm actually glad that we played them and we got out of the game healthy, okay? That's all I cared about. Of course, I said earlier that I wanted the Cowboys to put 80 on them. I wasn't happy with the 50, but, I was satisfied. I wasn't happy, but I was satisfied. But, I think it was more or less, man, they just wanted to get in rhythm. That's what it was.
Armando, what do you think?
Just like Chris said, and I think we all agree, we wanted to see that rhythm continue. We wanted to see a good flow going in. We saw it, like Chris says, I think they played a little more than what we thought, than what we all thought. I kind of got scared. City took a big shot, but he pulled through it. So we came out healthy. We got that rhythm going, what we needed. And honestly, I think I think Dak and some of the guys they had some incentives going in. So we need to get them extra touchdowns and extra yards. If you guys saw, Dak broke the Tony Romo's record. CD 1,000 yards. Zeke 1,000 yards. Trayvon Diggs 11 picks. Was I think Micah 11 sacks? Micah
13.
13, right? 13. So we got that rhythm going, defense, offense. And that's what we needed. Let's continue to the playoffs.
B2 Real, talk to me, baby.
Man, I think it's kind of seems like, when Kobe Bryant got asked the question, why you not smiling? Y'all up 2-0, and he said, it ain't nothing to celebrate. It ain't over yet. I think that's kind of how the Cowboys, went into this game. That listen, yeah, it's the last game of the season, but it ain't over for us, So we finna go ahead and continue to play. We're gonna put it down y'all throat. We're gonna show y'all what we can do, and we're gonna continue to develop this rhythm that we need to have throughout the playoffs. So I think that was one of the main reasons, and to show that what slump. Y'all remember that shirt that says Ziku? Yeah. Don't nobody steal my idea, but they need to put slump who and put Dak on the front. I think that he wanted to show something.
Shout out to the wifey.
All right, hey, all right,
hey,
wifey. Appreciate you being a part of this, man. It means so much to us, man, because we ain't nothing but a bunch of fanatics that's crazy about our Cowboys. It's so true. Yep. But yeah, B2 Real, you're so right. I agree with that. I say we need a t-shirt that said, what slump?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What slump? So, but and basically, what all you guys said is true, and is definitely something to be said. And I said this here. Basically, my take on it is we played our players that long because of that piss poor performance we played against the Cardinals. Me as a coach, that the way you guys played. Hell no, nobody's taking off. If anybody takes something, maybe some of my defensive players, but the chemistry with our offense that we had on last week with the Cardinals, no, we need you guys on the field. Nobody's taking no plays. Now, maybe playing for 4 quarters, that was kind of long, but again, I agree with Mike McCarthy did. He said we're playing to win, regardless who was in the game, but we needed that chemistry. So that was definitely needed because of what we looked like against the Cardinals. So yeah, I agree with you guys. I mean, it was needed, and basically we did what we supposed to. Like Jason said, we did exactly what we were supposed to have done against the Sheagles. And with that being said, you guys are aware that we did sweep the whole division, which we should have done. So we flew through it. We got 6 wins out of the race, and here we are now, getting ready to go for this first playoff. So, one question was mentioned, or so a statement was made that said the Eagles running back had 120 plus yards with Kenny Gainwell and Jason Huntley with the second O line. So, what y'all think about that? These guys had 120 yards with the second O line.
Well, that was one of my keys going into the Philadelphia game, to see how we were going to be able to protect the run. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All our starters except for Parsons and our middle linebacker. Jesus, why am I drawing a blank today?
O'Neal.
O'Neal didn't play. Okay. So, there's our run stoppers right there. Okay. So,
right.
I know it was a second team and everything like that. I think it was more or less, I don't think the Cowboys was even trying to show certain things, okay? Because it was, I think they really treated it like a preseason game on defense anyway, because you notice they didn't really blitz at all, and all the pressure that they had was just from the defensive ends, So I think they was trying to hold back packages just for the playoffs, okay. So I don't really, take that as a bad thing that the Eagles got 120 on us. As long as the next subject we're going to talk about don't get 120, I'm fine.
What do you think, be too real?
Man, to be completely honest with you, it may sound a little Dallas Cowboy fan of me, but yeah, they got 120 yards rushing on their second offensive line, but they took the L. I think that's what really matters. They didn't win the game. We won the game. We did what we were supposed to do. We took the dub.
Exactly. Mondo, tell me something.
Coming into this game, I think we wanted to see that defense. We heard a lot of the fellas were out. The run game. We need to stop it. It looked bad, especially coming from their second stringers and all that. But I agree with Chris. I think Dan Quinn is saying, "Hey, look, let's not show everything. A shadow. We're trying to confuse these guys over here. So let's not show everything. But yeah, they got their runs in, they got their yards in. We contained the quarterback, but like Chris said, this next guy." I'm pretty sure we're game planning for him. Mr. Samuels better be ready.
Yeah, we got a little echo somewhere, guys. So my man Trackhawk said, I think Brown and Diggs will be playing more of a zone coverage. It's possible. It's possible that, and we're going to talk about that when we go into the 49ers, but I agree with you, Trackhawk. That could be something that we might see. Jason Simpler said, can't show all out your cards. That's a fact. You don't want to show all your cards. But personally with me, I was like, ooh, they are running the ball pretty good. But, maybe, we were staying in the base defense, and so then we had put up 50-something points anyway. I think we kind of let off the gas as well. So, but yeah, it was something that that was a statement that was made. So let me ask you guys, what do y'all think about how Zeke played against Philly?
Zeke looked good. Pollard, he was out this game. I like the way the other guys came in. What's this guy? I want to say I call him Specs, Hard Knocks.
Hardy.
Hardy,
Hardy, my dude, man.
Hardy came in there.
That dude
got himself a touchdown.
Yeah.
They showed out. Clement. But
Yeah.
Zeke looked good. Zeke looked good running the ball. He didn't. You know what I noticed about Zeke in this game? You didn't see that limp. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. That because every game you see him come up and you're just like you see him and you kind of like, damn, okay, Zeke, come on, Zeke, get up.
Yeah.
This game, you saw him pounding like, okay, look, I'm gonna show you guys. Playoff Zeke is on his way. So that's one thing. And he came out healthy out of the game. So I'm hoping to see that playoff Zeke.
Yeah.
Well, I was excited to see him get that little 20-yard burst that he did have. It seemed like it's been a long time when we seen Zeke in the open field.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've been wanting that to happen all year, man, and it finally happened. Okay. So to me, that's telling me Zeke is getting healthier. Okay. Because normally Zeke is 3 yards here, 4 yards there. Maybe we'll get one for 7. But then against Philly, he actually broke, he hit the hole hard, got that 20-yard burst, and man, I loved it. I was like, that's the Zeke I've been looking for. Come back, Zeke, come back. Because if Zeke can do that, along with the sports car Tony Pollard, get the Maserati out there and then hit the outside, man, we good.
Yeah. So your overall thought about Dak, how do you think he played? Well, we saw how he played. Basically, he was lights out, I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm. Dak was on point. There was a few throws. I think I don't know if me and Chris had talked about it. There was a few throws kind of behind, but hey, he came out and got that record. He played lights out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he wasn't perfect, but you can tell he was a lot better than the Arizona game because in Arizona he started so slow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, against Philly, he was on it. Okay. We wasn't doing too many 3 and outs, in the first half because that's really what killed us against the Cardinals. So he did what he had to do. He got us downfield. He threw his touchdowns, and let's get the hell on so we can talk about that other team from the West.
Yeah. So let's do this. Yeah, let's do this here real quick, and we're gonna go through a couple of fun facts. Basically, we know that Dak did set a record with 37 touchdowns. Whew. Man, that's slinging that ball around. He finished 37 TDs, which was a Dallas Cowboy record. He finished with 4,000 yards for the season. Zeke finished with 1,000 yards rushing. Lamb finished 1,000 yards receiving. Parsons finished with 10+ sacks. Diggs finished with 10+ interceptions. Come on, man.
It's beautiful.
Come on, man.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. Everything you read was beautiful.
It was beautiful. And then we also know Dak threw for 5 touchdowns. He had 4 touchdowns in the first half. He ended up throwing for 5 touchdowns. My man Cedric Wilson scored 3 touchdowns. So we did exactly what we should have done against the Philadelphia Eagles, and which we did through the whole damn division. We blew them all out, and so that kind of excites me moving forward. That we do have the tools to continue on through this playoff. So with that being said, here we are. We have now the renewed rival. And you guys know we hate the Philadelphia Eagles. We hate Washington Redskins. We hate the Giants, but we cannot stand those 49ers. And because it's been a history. And this started from the time of 1971 to 1981. We all remember that. I know me and Chris remember that 81. The White Clark and Joe Montana in the back of the end zone. And then we went on through the 90s. We beat them in 93, 92, and they beat us in 95. So there's a long history of us playing this rival team. So How do y'all feel about this game coming up on Sunday?
Who you say you nailed it. Rivalry. You know, and like I did earlier. T.O. brought out the popcorn. So get your popcorn ready. T.O. said. So that rivalry is back. If you guys don't know, if you guys are on here and on YouTube, you guys know I have a TikTok, and so you guys ought to see my comments. The Niners.
Yeah,
they're on it, and I'm headed down to Dallas this week. I'm gonna go to the game. We gonna white it out. But I also know that Red Sea is coming. So that rivalry. Hey, you nailed it.
Look at Joel. Joel said we can't stand the whole NFL because we are the most hated team. That's right. That's what makes us America's team.
Yeah.
They're hated by everybody. They hate us.
Right, Joe.
They hate us when we win. They love us when we lose.
Right.
What you think, Chris?
Well, look, man, you know me, man. Me and Armando talked right after the damn game, man. I'm so damn excited about this game. I don't know what to do. I was like, man, that's enough about these damn Eagles. Let's talk about these Niners, okay? Because I want them, boy. I want them, man. I'm so excited about this damn game. But just because of the history that you just named about the Niners and how we went, man, those 90 teams, we always had to battle the damn Niners to get to where we need to be. I wish this was an NFC championship game, but it's a first rounder, so that's cool. But I'm so excited about this, man, because I said this before we went live, man. I said, everybody always talking about why don't nobody want to play the Niners. Let's talk about why the Niners don't want to play the Cowboys, okay? That's number one, okay? Because I don't know why they think they're going to come in here and punch us in the mouth and don't get a punch right back, because this offense is ready for that, excuse my language, that ass.
Yeah, bring that ass.
I'm ready, boy. I'm ready.
Yeah. So that's what you think, Mondo?
Man, I'm ready for it. I think that, and I see it a lot in my comments. These Niners think that, they haven't played nobody with the winning record. That's their main thing right there. And I'm glad they're thinking like that. I'm glad they're thinking like that. I'm glad they're coming into to AT&T and saying, "Nah, we got this. They haven't played nobody." They finna see the train coming. You know?
And it's exactly like what B2 Real has said before. He said, we need some dogs. We need some dogs in this game. And that's basically what we need this Sunday. We need to come out and punch them right in the mouth, hit them hard, and don't look back. So, yeah, it's definitely – and I say it's going to be a damn good game. It's going to be a damn good game, But at the same time, I feel that this game is going to have to be about the best prepared and the team that execute. That's what it's going to boil down to. And that's something we'll be looking for. We'll be watching, see how Kellen Moore does, on the day of the game, and how he's going to, his play calling. So, it's something to think about. What do you think, B2 Real?
Man, I gotta apologize, man. I'm in an infirmary right now, so I ain't got the best Wi-Fi. Man, I've been listening in and out, but say, man, we gotta take this dub. It's very important, and how Dallas Cowboy Chris keeps saying, everybody's narrative right now is that the Cowboys need to be afraid of the 49ers because they're on a roll right now. Well, goddamn it, we on the road too.
Yeah.
We're developing our strengths right now. They're coming to the point where the last 3 to 4 games we scored plus 40. That's impressive. It should be for any defense that you got an offense that you're facing that's putting up 50 burgers. We put up 56 against Washington. We put up 52 against Philly. Hey guys, listen, we're putting up some big numbers out there. I think they gotta be ready for us just as much as we gotta be ready for them. I think it's gonna be a fight. And I'm the young gunner in the group, so I do remember San Francisco Dallas Cowboy rivalry. I do remember that. That's one of the biggest rivalries I remember because I was a Jerry Rice fan. I like Jerry Rice, but I wasn't a fan of the 49ers. So I was a fan of the Cowboys. So it was always a great matchup to see. And then when Dion came from San Fran to Dallas, and then they played San Fran, and just that whole dynamic was
Terrell
something to see.
Owens.
You
Terrell
know,
Owens.
this year though is something else. It means something totally different. I think if we get past, and that's another thing, you know, in years past, if we got past San Fran, we went to the bowl. You know, I don't know
Yeah.
how true that stands in this particular standing, but I like my odds a whole lot better once we get past San Fran. You know,
Right.
Tampa Bay without a receiving core. I mean, hey, that looks good. And
Bring that pressure.
if Philly upsets Tampa, hey, I feel damn good about putting a big ass Timberland boot in Philadelphia's ass again. So you know, it only team that I'm really ready and want to stack up all the guns, shoot all the guns we got is them Green Bay Packers. You know, that's the team I'm really looking forward to. But we do got to look at this week and prepare for these 49ers because they're a good team. We do got to be ready for them, but they got to be ready for them.
And you know, that's the thing about, man, this is the thing, and I'm just gonna play both sides of the fence and it's gonna be straight up with y'all. So my biggest concern is we know that 49ers know their identity. They know who they are. They know what they're doing. You know, they have an identity and they're consistent in what they do. I mean, Kyle Shanahan, way he runs his offense, I mean, he's going to run a bunch of counters. He's going to run some jet sweeps. And the way they run that damn ball, man, it's bananas. So my concern is how we're going to play this offense. But the good thing about that is Dan Quinn was one time Kyle Shanahan's head coach. So Kyle Shanahan was Dan Quinn's offensive coordinator. So that's a plus for us. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's a plus. So he knows Kyle Shanahan's, I guess, his scheme, his concept. So that may work in our favor. But again, the only thing that concerns me, man, is our inconsistency. So I'm looking at consistency versus inconsistency. Does that make sense? I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It does. And one thing with that is our defense has been consistent in takeaways. So those takeaways, that's going to be a key part right there. And I think also a key part in that is pressuring Jimmy G. We pressure Jimmy G, and Jimmy G is not good under pressure. So we got to stay consistent on that pressure. Those third downs. Bring the house. So I think the most inconsistency that we've seen, and what I want to say from the Cowboys that I've seen, is that offense.
That's what I'm talking. Yeah. That's what I'm referring to. I'm not even really worried about the defense. It's the offense. Yeah. What are we going to see? Which Dak are we going to see? So somebody asked, are you guys worried? No, it's not worried. It's concern. It's a game. It's playoff.
Yeah.
You got to dot all your I's and cross all your T's. And if you leave one I undotted, that can cost you the game. So, no, it's nobody's worried, but hey, we got to prepare. I think,
Hey, Dallas Cowboy Chris, if me and you getting chased by a bear in the woods, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just got to outrun you.
Well, that's probably gonna happen. Okay, you're probably gonna outrun me. Okay?
And listen.
So in the consistency game, I'm consistently slow. Okay. So, but back to your question, B. Back to your question about the consistency, right? Okay, my inconsistent team won 12 games.
Morgan,
their consistent team won 10 games. Okay, so I think we're gonna be inconsistently kicking their ass on Sunday.
Listen. I said that the same point. I was trying to say, we don't listen. Our defense will take care of themselves. Our offense is obviously our concern, and so we don't have to stop every offensive play that they do. Right. We don't have to. Right. We just need to outscore them. Right. Our defense is consistent, as Armando said, in takeaways. Michael Parsons got 13 picks. Sacks. Diggs got 11 picks. I mean, listen, Our defense is doing what they're supposed to do. Our offense just needs to be consistent. That's going to be the key word for this game. Consistent in driving down the field, putting points on the board. I don't want to count on Greg Zuerlein to kick the first field goal of the game. I don't want to rely on it. I want to rely on Dak Prescott throwing the ball in the end zone. Zeke running it in the end zone. Tony Pollard busting for 35, going up the field. That's what I want to see. And if our offense can consistently outscore their offense, I think that's all we have to worry about in this particular game.
Yeah. Corey Washington said this. He said, most of my friends, he's a Titan fan, but he's a co-worker of mine, and I appreciate him coming on and being a part of this, man. I really do. But he said, most of my friends and family that are Dallas fans think San Francisco is going to be an easy game. Can't overlook any team because if you lose, you're done. That's true. And that's why we're not overlooking anybody. That's why we're not overlooking anybody. So
I think that's why I'm so excited about the game is because, remember all last week we were talking about the Cardinals. And then the Niners came out of nowhere, but then it lit a fire in all the Cowboy fans because they remember the history we have with the Niners, okay?
Yeah.
So, as soon as I found out we were playing the Niners, man, I got so excited. I was like, it just brought back the 90s back to me, okay? And you know how we were so geeked and so hyped about them games, man. They win when we lose. That was a true rivalry. And let's bring that rivalry back, man. It's nothing like when the Cowboys are good and the Niners are good, when the Raiders are good, or when the Steelers are good. It's nothing like that in the NFL. So that's the only thing I'm worried about in our consistency with the Cowboys. We need to stay on that good part, okay? Not having these lulls in our season, and hopefully we won't. But I can't wait for the damn 3:30 Sunday. I can't wait. Let's get that, man. Let's play right now, man. I'm ready to punch somebody in the mouth now. Baby, come here. Let me punch you in the mouth.
You're gonna get put out. Hey, but I gotta say this: 92 is when I became an alcoholic because we winning so many games and Super Bowls. And when I became an alcoholic, boy, look at my hair used to always stay like this, and we were partying in the street and we were dancing up and down. Oh man, I remember that first Super Bowl. We danced right in the middle of the street, So yeah, man, it just brings back that atmosphere again, Yes. So again, like I say, I think it's gonna be a damn good game. So with that being said, and what we're talking about, what do you expect from Kellen Moore to call this game? What are you looking for from Kellen Moore on Sunday?
Balance. A lot of balance. We need to balance that run and that passing game, And I think I don't know the exact stat, but I know there's a stat out there where if Zeke touches the ball so many times, I think we're so many games at 0. I think I want to, so we need to balance our run. We need to balance our passing, and that's a big key right there.
Yeah, agree. Run is going to play major, and even if it doesn't. Matter of fact, I'm going to show this video. I'm just about a 2-minute video in just a second. But even though we don't if we're not successful in the early beginnings of the game, you don't run from the run game. You continue to pound the game. So, y'all, you got anything, Chris? You want to say anything?
Yeah, man. I really think you was asking about Kellen Moore. I think his secret weapon is going to be number 20. I think Tony Pollard is going to play a big role in this game Sunday, man. Especially in the passing game. I think he's going to pull out the screen game to Pollard because, we used to be doing the screen game to Zeke. So look for that on Sunday, man. That's one of my keys. I think they're going to pull a screen to Pollard because once that ball get in open field, it's bye-bye. Good night.
And how do you stop a pass rushing team? You throw your screens.
Yeah, both are coming off that end. Both are coming.
That's going to slow that down. Exactly. You're so right. What do you think, B?
Man, I'm gonna go the completely opposite route here. I'm gonna kind of go with what's been going. I think Cedric Wilson is going to affect the game in a way that don't nobody really anticipate. You got to think the last 2 weeks he got 4 touchdowns. That's very impressive for a wide receiver 3. On the number 1 offense of the game. So I think we need to look at Cedric Wilson as a viable threat for this team to get the dub.
X factor.
Yeah, X factor, good word.
Yeah.
But I think that he gonna be a necessity in this game. Because when you got a guy like Michael Gallup out who draws defenses, where you got Amari Cooper get 2-on-1 coverage, things of that nature.
Right.
We can move the ball down the field with Cedric Wilson on a deep route, and hey, we're in the end zone. I think he's gonna be a key component to this game.
Yeah, and Joel made two good points. He said I feel like he needs to call, which we're talking about, Kellen Moore needs to call more play action plays and let Dak do his thing. And I think it was another he had on here. But that is a good point. We got to go back to the play action. Everything can't come from the shotgun. Come out from under center, because he's real good on that bootleg. That bootleg is killer if we do it right.
Right.
But yeah,
you got to contain the pressure though.
Exactly. So, and that's what that's my thing. Knowing that we got so many weapons. Where we have to pull out the jet sweep. We have to pull out the RPOs. These type of misdirections will freeze those linebackers. Will freeze the whole secondary for a second to be able to be successful, get the ball downfield. But guys, real quick, I want to show about 2 minutes of this video, and this is brought to you by Okoye Media. This brother here, man, big shout out to him, because he always break down these games when we played certain teams. But this is a breakdown between Green Bay and the 49ers, and he's going to show us some things that are key if we want to be successful. But so just check this out real quick, guys. I'm not going to play much of it, but let me see here.
It's time to apply this knowledge. This one will be a little bit different. I want to teach you guys how I watch film anyway, and I'm just going to show you pattern recognition anyway. Single high usually equal jet motion power runs and or jet motion deep shots, right? Whenever the Packers saw the 49ers out in a single high look, that's what they elected to do in most cases. The 49ers knew that as well, so they were giving some counters later on. And when you had too high, they work underneath, whether that's run or you'll see sometimes a jet motion and a short throw, which is how you attack those. It's not like rocket science there.
It's a must.
The one thing that they did, even though they're not what you would call a running team, the Packers, that is they ran
double team
aggressively, and they ran consistently. Even when they weren't getting yards out of it, you'll see that they're still running. And I'm going to show you what effects that was having on the 49ers as we move forward. A lot of people think we should just run just to be running. It's not that. Even when we don't get yards, it works. Also, single highs usually cheated over to Adams, who was the hot hand. And when they did that, it allowed guys on the other side to work single coverage and actually get these types of opportunities. Even though, this one's actually
like Cedric Wilson to me
successful. There's one that you see that's not, but I'm just showing you the concepts, not necessarily the outcomes here. Too high again. So you guys are going to start paying attention to that pattern. With too high, what did I say we will see? What did I say they'll generally do?
Run our sharp passes.
All right, let's go. What are you going to see? Exactly. They're going to work underneath to their running back.
Look at this.
Short or run the ball. This is built into their offense. I don't know if that's Aaron Rodgers or their offensive coordinator, who I think is also their head coach. But that's exactly what they elected to do almost every time they saw too high. They got rid of the ball pretty quick, or they ran the ball. The 49ers caught on, though, in this drive. So they brought that safety down late because they wanted him to make that too high play call. And then now he's stuck in it. Whatever he called. Rodgers knows this too, and he kind of double pumps it because he didn't realize they were all on it. Even Bosa's onto it, and this could have been a pretty big.
Okay, so that's what we got, guys. I mean, which way y'all think about that?
I think the most key part was at the end of that video when he said that 49ers caught on. So it's about adjustments. We have to make the correct adjustments, man. When we see our offense is struggling in a particular area, make an adjustment to correct that, and then defensively do the same thing.
Yeah.
Do y'all think Schultz is going to have a big part in this game?
I don't see why not.
Right.
Schultz, I mean, we got to use every artillery we have, and just to make a statement. Now, this needs to be our true statement game right here. We need to put 50 points on their ass too.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
hey,
like for
man,
real.
yeah, real talk. What do you say,
For real.
Chris?
Yeah, y'all know me, man. It's funny, man. When I coached Little League, I was always about mercy, man. I'm not trying to embarrass these kids, because my kids was better. But the older I get, the more I was like, you know what? They put them on just like we do. So I want the 50 points on them.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to see it.
Yeah.
That was a good video, man. It was very educational, man.
Yeah.
I love the coaching
like that.
films, that you can actually see the whole field and what everybody's doing. And I hope Kellen Moore take a peek at this, okay? Because everything that Green Bay did to the Niners, I think everybody on our team is just as good except for one person. Adams is probably one of the best receivers in the league.
Yeah.
But we got 3 receivers that could be number ones on anybody team. So, why shouldn't? That's why I said earlier about why, they're not worried about playing the Cowboys. Who you going to stop? Only body stop the Cowboys is the Cowboys. So let's not stop
Absolutely.
ourselves.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing right there, with the weapons that we have, and right what we just saw. And if anybody wants to see more of that, man, go to Okoye Media. This brother here, man. I mean, he's knowledgeable, man. I always watch his videos. He has a channel as well, and he talks about the Cowboys as well. But he breaks down those videos to where we can understand it. But what he said when Rodgers saw the too high, they worked underneath, and that's how they've been beating us. That's how Denver beat it. They ran it too high. We kept trying to throw it into the teeth of the defense. But where are those the running back coming out the backfields or the cross the under crossing routes? Those have to be implemented. Then you said once you saw, he said when you saw the single high, they went to the power run game or they jet sweep. There you go, your game plan.
And we have all the weapons for it too.
We got all the weapons for it. I mean, who we got? Cedric, CD, Amari, Dalton Schultz, Dak, Zeke, and Pollard.
I mean,
but I think, Mondo, I think you said you had some stats or something that you wanted to share with us.
Jimmy G. Let me give you guys this. Look, Jimmy G. We're headed to defense, so the defense is what I want to get at. Let me show you guys. Jimmy G. When pressured,
go ahead.
When pressured, when his pocket is clean, he's a 71.8, passing rating. When he's when under pressure, goes to 28.2. So it tells you a lot. Jimmy G under pressure, and we have the guys, Gregory, Tank, Micah, right. So I think that's gonna play. I'm gonna go down and say, that's gonna be a big part of the game. That pressuring Jimmy G,
for sure.
You're under pressure. It's gonna that pipe is gonna burst, and you're gonna have Diggs right there taking one to the house, or you're gonna have Micah getting some sacks. So we need to pressure Jimmy G. Obviously we got to worry about Samuels. Kittle, he's been on and off, but I'm more worried about Samuels. But we got to pressure Jimmy G. That it tells you a lot when a quarterback's rating goes down just because he's under pressure. That's it tells you, hey, pressure
goes down 50%.
50%.
That's crazy.
But here's the question: do y'all now? We're talking about Kyle Shanahan, man. Kyle Shanahan he's not a fluke, and he's no slouch. It's one to come to calling plays. And I put myself as an offensive coordinator for the 49ers, knowing that they got this three-headed monster, and then they got this big boy Neville Gallimore in the middle. So, and I know what they feed off of is the pressure from the pass rush. Do you think Kyle would probably come out with more of a running attack game to keep that pressure? Because if he wants to come out and try to throw that ball, knowing that Garoppolo, Jimmy G is not mobile, man, he's going to get eaten alive. So, personally, what I'm thinking, Kyle is going to run a lot. He's going to run a lot and then try to set us up with the pass. But he'll be a fool to come out there and think he's going to come running, throwing that ball down the field. He won't last long at all.
Man, you best believe that the Niners are going to run at least 35 times in the game Sunday. They're going to run at us, okay?
Yeah.
Because, everybody thinks that's the game plan to beat the Cowboys is run at them, okay? But with everybody healthy on defense, I want you to, because if you get behind on the Cowboys, you got to throw the ball, and you know what's going to happen then. That's when you're going to unleash them beasts on the defensive ends and Parson rushing up the middle. So I want you to keep running, okay? And that's my whole thing with our defense. Okay, now it's time for Neville Gallimore and them to step up, okay, and stop that run because they coming at us, okay? They running the ball. So if we stop that, Jimmy G has to throw the ball, and that's what we want. We want him to throw the ball, okay?
Yeah. So you saying play the run first. Play the run first. Who was that? Someone said earlier that we need to make sure that Parson plays linebacker. I saw that. Who was that? Somebody. But yeah, and that makes sense.
That was Joel.
Okay, Joel said that. Okay, cool. So Felicia Parks is saying the main point you all keep making is we, the Cowboys, have the weapons. It's the fact of using them. I agree. We got to use the weapons. Don't just shoot all your scud missiles. Shoot some tomahawks. Use the B-2 bombers. Don't just use your jet fighters. Bring all the artillery.
All the guns out.
Well, guys, for the whole season, the rumor mill been going. The speculation has been said that Mike McCarthy is holding off for the playoffs. He holding off. He don't want to show his hand. He don't want to show everything we got. Maybe this is the time when we're gonna really see everything that we got. And if this is the time when he chooses to do that, then I think we got to lay down some of the myths about Coach McCarthy not being a great coach. Now on the flip side, if we come out and doing little dump offs in the flats and running up the middle, and 3 times and out. Listen, we're not gonna take the W. We're not gonna take the W. We're gonna have to put all hands on deck. Do what Dallas Cowboy Chris do. Everything Dallas Cowboy Chris say, we need to just do it. Do everything. Matter of fact, put Coach Chris on the line. Coach Chris, go out there and
set him up with the headset. Set him up with the headset.
Put your headset on, Coach Chris. Chris for president.
Hey man, I appreciate my biggest advocate B2 Real. I really do. He is also my agent. Okay, so if anybody need me, please contact B2 Real at 1-800 Cowboys. Whoop that ass.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. A lot of times, I do the entertainment thing for joking, but a lot of this, man, just because I play football and I know what it takes to win. And I know the attitude as a football player. Armando played football. All of us have played football, okay? So, but at a high level, when these guys are making millions of dollars, to have that same aggression that we have, that's what we love, okay? So that's what I'm trying to draw out of my damn team. That same love, that same passion that we have for them, I want them to show me that passion on the field.
Real talk. Like you say, we need some dogs. Let's answer this question with Corey Washington said. He said they put Debo in so many different areas to get him the ball. And that's true. Debo ran a touchdown in, he threw a touchdown in, and he caught a football in for a touchdown. So that's how much they rely on Debo Samuel. But we can't direct our attention. We need everybody to do their job. Hell, if Brown ends up on Debo, Anthony Brown, I expect you to do your job. I can't keep sending somebody over there to help you. Damn it, you're a professional. I need you to do your job, which he might get beat, but I'm thinking that Trayvon is going to probably follow him over the field. I just think that's probably what's going to happen. It could happen. Who knows?
And one thing with I think somebody had brought up a point earlier where I don't think that we can just put all hands on deck on Debo because they do have Kittle. Kittle is Kittle
exactly.
Maybe he'll show up, maybe he's not, but we got to look at that. We got to look at them thinking, okay, they're gonna put all hands on Debo. Let's put Kittle out there. So
Brandon Ayuk is a great wide receiver as well. I mean,
yeah,
Debo is a threat.
Yeah, for sure. So we can't overlook him. That's
Kittle is
right.
a threat. Eli Mitchell. They got a plethora of players that can do damage to our defensive core. But one thing about it is what you mentioned earlier, Armando, is that we're consistent in takeaways. We have to, our identity on offense has always been the question. It has always been the question. Our identity on defense is pretty much solidified that we're a takeaway defense. You're going to have to run the ball if you're running it well. If you're passing it well, then you're going to pass the ball because we're going to stop it. But call me the blue phone Chris. Say, listen, our defense identity is solidified in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Our offensive identity is the big question mark here, and I think that when it comes to winning this game and everything that we're talking about here today, it's about our offense. You saw Leighton Vander Esch get that interception on Sunday. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Right when we wanted to cut that dude, right when we wanted to cut him, he goes and gets an interception.
Still need to be
everybody, listen. Chris sent me a text message, and he said, "Can we let Leighton Vander Esch go?" I said, "I'll let you know on Wednesday." And as soon as I said that, he got an interception on that ass. So I'll just listen. Our defense is solidified in their identity. Our offense has had its struggles in its identity. And like I said earlier, we don't need to outrun the bear. We just have to outrun Chris.
The slowest man on the team.
That's it.
Well, I'm not going to dogpile Leighton Vander Esch this week, okay? I'm not going to do it.
Now you can't do it.
That's why B said it, because he know how I feel about Leighton. he was trying to give me the hard count. Now I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it today.
And here's
the deal, he was trying to get you to jump.
He tried. He got the head bob on me.
And here's the deal: 49ers are good at running counters and running sideline to sideline. So what Kyle Shanahan does, he does a lot of pre-snap motion to put his people in position. And I'm hoping, and I think Dan Quinn knows this. And like I said, I don't know why I keep talking about the defense, because I'm pretty
because that's the key of the game.
It really is. Takeaways.
Yeah, that's the key.
And they've been doing it all year. So personally, what I say when we kick off, I say put the 49ers offense out there on the field first, because we know they are a slow team to score. It takes them about 6-7 series to actually get going. So we put their offense out there, get them off the field. We go down and score and make them play catch up. That's would just be my game plan. But knowing that their offense, it takes several series before they get in the end zone. So basically put their offense out there, let our defense go to work. We get the ball back, go out there, and we have to score. And
that's why I kind of go the other way with the way that we're going to get this W is offensively. I think defense is going to take care of itself, like I said already. I just think our offense really has to shine. We really got to come through, and we got to get a victory like we did the last 2 out of 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you guys think we see Trey Lance in this game?
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
If they want their future quarterback, they better keep him on the bench.
Yeah, there it is.
That's because to me, if Trey Lance is on the field, that means something went horribly wrong with Garoppolo, unless they run in like goal line packages like Vegas do with Mariota. But I don't think we'll see him, because you know it's too big of a game. I mean, every possession counts. Okay, so you can't swing him out there for no trick junk and it don't work. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't think we're gonna see him much at all.
I think we will, man. I really do. I think they're gonna try to pull out all the stops with anybody they can, because when you look at the matchups going down the road, I mean, Cowboys San Francisco is probably the biggest game, the toughest matchup
Yeah.
on the schedule.
On the schedule,
and when you continue to go down the field, listen, man, I don't want to sound that way, but it get easier. It's going downhill until we get to that divisional championship game. In my personal opinion, but that's just how I feel about it.
So Coach the Boy says, question for y'all: who will have the most impact in the game and the lowest impact in the game? Talking like star players, okay? Well, we can start with the Cowboys. Who do you guys think will have the most impact on the game?
Oh, go ahead, Armando. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with offense. Zeke. We gotta pound Zeke, pound him in that run game. Defensively, Randy Gregory. I think he's gonna be a big factor getting Jimmy G. And that's I think we need him to have that big impact.
What you think, Chris?
My biggest impact, I think, is Pollard. And I hate to, y'all know who I'm gonna say.
I hope it's not true.
For the Cowboys, I'm gonna say Van Der Esch. Okay, and
we need him
Niners,
this week.
For the Niners, the biggest impact I think is Kittle. Okay, because tight ends work us some fierce. Okay, and the one who had the least impact, I think, Jimmy G.
Well, I think most impact on Dallas Cowboys is going to be offensive Dak Prescott. I think if he commands this offense, if he gets accurate passes out, if he reads defense as well, he does what he's supposed to do at that quarterback position, I think we come out with the dub. And then defensively, the most impact I think is going to be Michael Parsons. Getting that pressure into Jimmy G is going to be very, very crucial. If it's dropping 50% down to a completion rate, say, man, we got to press him super hard. And Mike the guy to do it, in my opinion, with 13 sacks. Least impact, I'm gonna roll with my man Chris. I think that Van Der Esch will probably be the least.
Don't say that. We need a middle linebacker this week, y'all. Y'all cannot say that.
Keanu Neal.
He tackled 8 yards down the field, bro.
Listen, we got Neal
tackle in the backfield.
Man, listen, y'all need to be saying that he's gonna have the most impact in this game, guys. If our middle linebacker is the weakest, that means we're gonna give a 200 yards rush.
We're not saying he's the weakest.
I didn't say that.
We're not saying he's the weakest. We're saying he's gonna have the least impact. We feel like there's gonna be so much pressure on the quarterback
that take the pressure off of him.
Yeah, that running the ball is not gonna be the option that they got to go with.
Yeah.
So
I can look at it that way. Right. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna say standout person for the Cowboys. For whatever reason, I feel that CeeDee Lamb is going to have a breakout day for whatever reason. Because especially if they put him in the slot, if they put this man in the slot and they got a linebacker on this guy, it's over, fellas. On defense, I would say would probably be I'm gonna say Trayvon Diggs. He's gonna be a lockdown corner this week because he got something to prove. He's gonna get that 12th interception, even though it doesn't count towards the season, but he's going to be a lockdown receiver. I think he's going to be the most impact on defense. For the 49ers, the most impact would probably be Deebo Samuels, and the least would probably be Jimmy G. So yeah, that's a real good question, guy. I appreciate.
But that. I think one thing we need to listen to is that we all gave different answers, which is saying something about the talent of this organization, man. I mean, our team offensively and defensively got some stars that's really gonna really highlight these series, man. And come on with it, man. I'm excited. I'm gonna be in the bed, but I'm gonna be there.
Look at that.
Yeah, he is playing with a broke thumb. Yeah,
that's right, Trackhawk. You're right.
Break
so
make.
Break this other one.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's something to think about, man. Oh, somebody said Armstrong. Okay. You think Armstrong is going to probably have a big impact? Yeah. And that's one thing I would say that we probably will do. We will rotate that front four to keep them guys fresh. I'm sure they're going to do that. That's one thing I like about Dan Quinn. He rotates his guys. So that definitely.
Say, guys, I did have one question, man. How do y'all think about what did y'all think about Kevin Joseph's? What did you think about Kevin Joseph's? I appreciate it, Felicia. What y'all think about Kevin Joseph's performance and Wilson's performance on defense last week?
Well, you do know that Joseph finished with the most tackles in that game. I think he finished with 9 tackles.
I've been waiting on Joseph to get a lot of playing time all year, man. Because in the preseason, man, I was loving this kid, man. I was like, man, that dude is big. He make plays. You always saw him on film, and it just seemed like, man, he got lost in the shuffle the whole season. Okay,
yeah.
And when he played, I was like, finally, man, the kid is a good kid, man. Brown better be careful.
Yeah,
he better be careful.
I think Joseph, didn't he get hurt during the beginning of the season?
Yeah.
So he had gotten hurt, so we really didn't hear him a lot. But if you seen him this past game, he was all over the field. Like G said, he got the most tackles, so he was out there, getting them tackles, So I think we got an up and coming star. I think in Kelvin Joseph.
I think so too. I really do. I think he'd probably be our starter next year, man. But and it's a learning curve for him. I mean, it's a different game, man. I mean, college and professional football is totally 2 different games. It is. Yeah. I think basically when he gets there, he'll definitely lock down that position along with Trey Diggs on the other side. So yeah, it'll be great, man. I'm ready to see him get on the field, and see him take over that position. So, and I think, man, I just hope that Anthony Brown is not a big liability. I really hope not.
I think Anthony is actually going to be really good Sunday. I really do. Because big time players got to step up in big games, right?
Right.
And everybody is going to pick on him regardless. So if you get tired, we all been to elementary, middle school, and when you get tired of getting picked on, what happens? Either you're going to win the fight or you're going to keep fighting. So Anthony Brown just got to keep fighting, man. He got to keep fighting, turn his head, make interceptions, bro. He just got to play up to his capability because he's starting for a reason, okay? So if he's starting, that means he's the top 2 cornerback, okay?
That's right.
Because, I love Jordan Lewis, just for, because he went to Michigan, but we'll get past that. But, if Jordan, your nickel corner, he covering the slot, okay, who is your other best outside corner? It got to be Brown, okay? Yep. So, man, he just got to step up and play. I don't care. I'm not the one that like cornerbacks covering just one receiver. The reason why is because all they're going to do is rotate to the other side.
That's something Richard Sherman did a lot of at Seattle.
Because to me, you're playing to their offense instead of their offense playing to you.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, when they see cornerbacks running the pass receipt, running to the other receiver, I don't like that, man. Because to me, if you're starting in the NFL, man, you're supposed to be a high level guy, play your position, and let's get their ass off the field.
Yeah. Hey, Joel, man, we really appreciate that, brother, man. Oh, wow, that's all right, man. Like I say, we're just a bunch of fanatics, man, just like you yourself, man. And we just like to get together and raise the energy in this room and just talk Cowboy talk, man. That's why we call it the Cowboy.
Shout out to my boy Joel, man. Joel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up.
Joel, isn't Joel from Dallas?
Yes.
Yeah, he wore a luchador. Yeah, lucha mask. Yeah, Joel. Yeah, hey, bro, he got good TikToks. I love that cat.
Oh, is that right? Okay, I'm about to check him out, man. Someone asked us, did we all have TikTok? So if you guys want to share your TikTok, that'd be great.
Mine is Dallas Cowboy Chris on TikTok.
He's right there, 21, Armando 21.
Well, mine is B2 Real B2
Yeah, and mine is Papa G with 3PP OPPPA_G. You can find some Dallas Cowboys stuff there as
Hey,
well.
man, I thought you was about to break out with a Naughty by Nature song. OPP.
OPP, man. You know me. Hey.
That's when he was. Hey, that's when he was getting drunk, Chris.
Like, why you got all them damn P's in his name?
Yeah, man. So, yeah, so, man. Like I say, it's gonna be something to see. We're getting ready for that. Let me see. I'm trying to look at some of the other questions. Joel said, "I feel the whole Dallas Cowboy team is going to be an impact just to prove all them haters we got this."
Joseph,
Damn
what's
right.
up, Joseph?
That's what's up. Let's see what we got. On God, ESPN's good, but not as good as this. All right, man. Appreciate that. So the game is going to be this Sunday, 3:30, right, guys? That's 3:30 Central Time, 2:30 Eastern Time, and I got
4:30 Eastern,
4:30
Eastern,
and
2:30 Mountain, 1:30 Pacific.
Fix it. Yeah, something like that. I got to put this cup down.
Am I the only one headed up there? Am I the only one going?
Yeah. I'm not going, man. It's gonna be a lot of people over for the game. I always got tailgate central in the backyard, man, in the man cave.
That's me, man.
I'm not going this week, man. I think I'm gonna have some friends in from out of town also, including you, Armando. So if you drive by my damn house and don't sign this wall this week, I'm gonna walk to El Paso and whoop somebody's ass. I don't know who I'm gonna fight, but by the time I get there, I'm gonna be real tired.
You already know I'm stopping by.
Hey, and shape. And the bird may not be able to catch me because I'll be in shape.
Check this out, y'all. Check this out. He wrong. You right,
yeah. He probably was drinking that hen.
3 P's, baby.
Man, I'm still be in quarantine, man, during the game. So I wanted to tailgate, go to the stadium, but I'm being quarantined.
You got the best seat in the house, my man. You got the best seat in the house. So, just go ahead and get well, man. And,
man.
Yeah, and just take care of yourself, man. But hey, man, that's a wrap, man. We're gonna get ready for this game.
We got one more segment.
So we're getting ready to move forward, man. Everybody, man, let's wipe this thing out on Sunday, man. Hey, Mondo, if you're around in Saturday, man, let me know where you are, man. We can go to a restaurant and kick it or something if you want.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Hey,
we'll get together. Hey,
we forgot our hot topics.
Come on with it. Yeah, we forgot our hot topics.
All right. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to each player, each person, man, and just tell me about what they think about the upcoming games. Okay. Hey, Armando, what you think about Vegas and Cincinnati? Give me a good hot 30 seconds on it.
Vegas and Cincinnati. Cincinnati will take the dub. Joe Burrow's playing lights out. Vegas slipped in there. So. I got the Bengals going in on this one. It's not a me hating the Raiders because I got a lot of Raider fans. I got a lot of Raider friends. It's just I see what I see is Joe Burrow is on one right now. Vegas slipped in there. So I got the Bengals going in. I got the Bengals advancing there.
Okay, B2 real, man. New England and Buffalo on Saturday night.
Man, this is gonna be one hell of a game to watch. I think the mind of Bill Belichick against the talent of Josh Allen is going to be on display Saturday evening. And I just really, to be quite honest with you, I don't think Bill Belichick is done. Mac Jones he's an underrated quarterback. I think he's really good. And Josh Allen, I think that he's very confident in what he can do. I just really think that he may be overthink this game a little bit too much, and in New England, I think New England gonna squeak by. I see like a 21-23 game. Patriots. That's what I see. I really would like to see Diggs on Diggs in that bowl. That would be dope to see. But I really think New England gonna squeak by. That mind of Bill Belichick is still sharp. And I think Josh Allen got something to prove. He may go about it the wrong way, and one interception too many gonna be the end of this game.
All right. Hey, G, number one Cowboy fan, Philadelphia, Tampa Bay, Sunday morning. What you got?
Well, I've been hearing this rumor, man. They saying that Philadelphia is going to come in there and upset Tampa Bay due to the fact they don't have receivers and all the stuff that they're minus this Sunday. But I'm not putting nothing past the GOAT. I don't care how bad you hate the GOAT. The man is the GOAT, and he's been in these situations several times. So I am not betting against the GOAT. I'm going to say I'm taking Tampa Bay over Philadelphia. I'm going to say 31-17.
Okay. Armando, what you got Sunday night? Pittsburgh, KC.
Oh, man. You know what, man? I told somebody earlier, and we said hot topic. I'm going hot topic.
Okay.
I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers to upset.
Whoa! I need to cut him off.
I think Big Ben. I think Big Ben still has some left in the tank, man. Big Ben, he might not be mobile, but I think Big Ben. That Pittsburgh Steelers is so. Do you know they're the least favorite in the whole playoff picture right now? For them to come out and see this. That's disrespectful, so
13-point underdog.
They got that chip.
Yeah.
What you said was disrespectful.
So I think that's my upset. That's my upset special.
You got the
right
Steelers,
there.
okay. All right. Hey, be too real, man. They're going to end the weekend on a Monday night for the first time in the playoffs, man. This is going to be a hell of a game, man. NFC West, who you got? The Cardinals or the Rams, baby?
Listen, man, everybody is talking about Arizona and Dallas. They was talking about that. Now it's Arizona Rams. Listen, man, I think the Rams is going to take it to the crib. Listen, that damn Cooper Kupp he's something special, man.
God.
Cooper Kupp, he's a tough ass wide receiver, man. And I don't know if Arizona got nothing to hold him, which no team does. And McVay, he's on the prowl. He's ready to get back to the ship. SoFi Stadium is in his hometown. Listen, they ready to knock lights out. Kyler Murray, he does that. Arizona team that's in the playoffs is not the Arizona team that got to the playoffs.
Yeah,
and so I really feel like this is going to be they one and out, and they're going to have to restructure some stuff next season to get back in the playoffs. Aaron Donald, he's one of my favorite players in the league, and I think he's going to have a hell of a game, and getting a little man down like that is going to be light work for him. So I take L.A.
All right.
We got the guy from the hometown, Ashawn Robinson from Arlington Heights High School that played defensive tackle for the Rams.
All right, guys. This is why we here, and that's why we love it. Let's discuss a hot 30 seconds on the game of the week. The Dallas Cowboys versus the hated San Francisco 49ers. And Armando, 21. You go first, baby.
Hot topic, man. Jimmy G. Stop Jimmy G. Stop Jimmy G. Deebo Samuels. We got the dub.
Give me a score on the game, baby.
35-17 Cowboys.
All right. Be too real. What you got, baby?
Man, look, I got.
I'm gonna cut your mic off.
I'll put a mask on. Now, look, man, I got them boys taking it to the house. I see the final score 31-17, but I got the Cowboys showing some offensive presence that we haven't shown in a while against a plus 500 team. We did it last week against a 9-7 team. I think we're gonna do it again against a 10-5 team. I think that Dak Prescott is gonna show why they paid him $90 million. $40 million a year or whatever they paid him. Was 160? How much they paid Dak? Yeah, 160. Listen, and that's another one. Trackhawk said it right there. We got to stay out the penalties. Once we get out there, once our offense is gonna kick it in gear Sunday, and y'all gonna be like, "Damn, B, you called it." Come Monday.
All right. Hey, G, the number one Cowboy fan, Hampton. Man, give me your prediction on the game and the score, baby.
So, personally, like I said, I really feel that this is going to be a game that CeeDee Lamb is going to step up because of him being in that slot versus these linebackers. So I'm thinking we're going to do a lot of different things with him. I think he's going to be the major impact. But I say the key to the game Sunday is we have to run the ball. We have to run the ball. We cannot fade away from the run, continue to run the ball. And I say the final score is 35-17 Cowboys.
All right. Well, look, man, let me give you my prediction on this game. I've been really thinking hard on this. I've been doing the studying. I've been doing the reading. I've been looking at the facts and everything like this. To me, just because it's a rivalry game, it's going to be a lot closer than what you guys predicted, okay? I think this is going to be a nail-biter today, an old-fashioned shootout. I think it's going to be a slobber knocker, okay? And I think the score will be Dallas Cowboys 24, 49ers 22.
Man, that's gonna give me a heart attack.
Hey,
Too
much stress.
That's
too much stress.
Too much stress. Man, that's really a hot take right there. I thought my Pittsburgh was a hot take. That's really a hot take right there.
Say, listen, if the score is 24, if the score is 24-22, I need the Cowboys to have 24 going into the fourth quarter, and they got 9 going into the fourth quarter.
The reason I said that, man, seriously though, is because I don't ever want to underestimate the opponent. Okay, we think Jimmy G is a less inferior quarterback than that. Okay, but that second half against the Rams with a broken finger, a thumb, Jimmy G got his boys down the field. Okay. Yeah, so I don't underestimate Jimmy G. So that's why I think this old-fashioned rivalry is going to bring it back 24-22 Cowboys.
That's what's up. Ooh. That's what's up. So y'all heard it first in the Cowboy huddle, where we come together and talk nothing but Cowboy talk, where we keep all the haters outside. But then again, you know what? We welcome that. We welcome the haters. You know, we love the haters as well as we love our fans. So you're more than welcome to come in. Big shout out to Corey for coming in.
Hey, before we leave, I got something for B. I'll be right back.
Hold on, my screen.
Everybody hold on. Everybody hold on a minute. We gotta wait. We gotta see what's gonna happen.
Hold on. My camera jacking up.
Now we can see you, bud. We can see you.
But I can't see.
Oh man. Wait, turn your camera back on, brother.
Oh,
you can't see.
Okay.
Man, I know, man.
So yeah, man. So man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited, man. You know, this reminds me back in the 90s, man. Oh my gosh, it's just a big rival. What numbers that he got on?
He got that 55.
Yeah. You know, I had my Leighton Van Der Esch shirt. I was ready to wear it. I'm upstairs in the infirmary.
Hey, I'm gonna cheer for him this week, baby. I'm cheering for him. You see, I got his stuff on, man.
We need that guy.
Good look.
We need that guy.
I'm gonna wear it Sunday just for you, B.
Ooh.
So let me tell everybody, man, there's one thing about it. This is not a politically correct channel. This is like barbershop talk or hanging out with your friend in the backyard, barbecuing or whatever. So you're not going to get all this structure and all that. We do. This is what we do. So we appreciate everybody being a part of this channel, man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and share this and share it with someone else so that we'll see them on next Wednesday. And we might do something before the game, might come back on Sunday. I done threw my hat way over there, so I can't do that. So with that being said, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Cowboys. Deuces.